Welcome to Walk the Talk Show with Waylon Lewis. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, which is how to bicycle every day of the year. It's a transformative way to get around. It's amazing for the planet. It's amazing for our health. It's amazing for our mind. It's amazing for our stress. It turns the worst part of our day, commuting, into the best part of our day, which is like free, time-saving exercise. But more importantly, we're going to talk about how to get over our fear or intimidation around bicycling, because a lot of us aren't bicycling and kind of frankly know that it's good but don't really plan on doing it. So first of all, the reasons for doing it are pretty well established, but we'll just kind of list them out real quick. One is pretty much free. You can buy a like $25 really good, basic mountain bike, a starter at Goodwill or Salvation Army, whatever. Get it tuned up, and if you start bicycling every day, as I do, you save on car insurance. I was paying tons. You save on parking, also parking time. You always have valet parking. You pull right up to the restaurant or wherever you're going, and you can park right in front. You save on exercise money and time, because the time is almost more valuable than the money you're saving, because now your commute turns into your exercise time. For me, I work a lot. A lot of you are parents or work a lot or are stressed or speedy. It's the ultimate convertible. You're outside, you can see the sun and the clouds, and everyone's waving at you because people start seeing you. It's a community creator, and it just lifts me up out of my depression or my self-concern or my speediness, and it helps me have a little gap before my next meeting or whatever I'm jumping into next. What else is great about it? Obviously, you're saving gas money, and even one little fender bender on your car costs more than an entire year of maintenance on your bike. But tips in terms of how to get over your intimidation of bicycling. Number one, a lot of us don't live in a town like Boulder, Colorado, where I live. It's a great bicycle-friendly town. But even in Boulder, it's can be really intimidating for people. There's car doors opening up into bike paths, and often bike paths aren't plowed, or they're dirty, or there isn't a bike path at all. But I've bicycled in LA, I've bicycled all over New York City, and a couple tips. One is, if it's a starter bike, get thicker tires. Don't get thin little tires. And make sure it's relatively upright. It doesn't need to be like a cruiser style, beach cruiser, but it needs to be relatively upright so you can look around really easily, you can see everything. And the tires should have little knobblies on them, or be relatively thick, so that you're pretty stable, and if you hit a pothole or some glass, it's not the end of the world. On little road bike tires, you hit a pothole, you're pretty much dead. So obviously not once you're more experienced and comfortable, but in the beginning, make sure you have thicker tires. They're also great in terms of if it's wet or snowy or something like that. I bicycle all year and it's no problem. Number two, make sure you have good gear. If it's cold, make sure you have good gloves. Bicycle gloves that you can buy for winter have 2 layers, so there's a gap of air in between, and that keeps your fingers warm. I also have like a little bicycle scarf thing that you can pull over your nose and stuff if it's cold. Maybe a lot of you starting out aren't going to be bicycling in the winter, so you really don't need much gear, and that's great. You just need a good basic upright thing. Bicycle, and I would get a combo lock unless you have something super pricey, and I don't recommend a pricey bike to begin with. Get a combo lock. It's like, just loop it around the seat stem and click, combo, open. It's really easy. You also want to make sure you have fenders for rain or whatever. You want to make sure you have a chain guard so your skirt or your pants don't get caught in there. You want to make sure, again, it's upright, that you have USB lights, so rechargeable lights. You just stick them in your laptop, you're good to go. What else is good to have? A little bike basket so you can put your bag, groceries in there. You don't want your backpack on all the time. It's going to hurt your back. I think that might be it. We can link in the blog on Elephant Journal under how to get over your or our fear of bicycling every day. We'll put a link for more details of what you need to get. But I think, the main thing is get a friend who's comfortable bicycling and have them, choose a weekend or some time when you have time and just bicycle around town and find routes that work for you to your favorite cafe or your favorite grocery store or whatever it is. And you'll get used to kind of how to stop and how to avoid little potholes and how to do this and that. You'll just, honestly, it's kind of like going to a big university first day or kindergarten for the first day or a big crazy club for the first time. You kind of just want to have like a wingman or wingwoman kind of guide you around. And the coolest thing you'll discover generally is bicycling is sort of like swimming in the sense that you can be in good shape or bad shape, and it's relatively easy, it's relatively fun. You need to have at least 3 to 8 gears if you're starting out. That's another good basic, so you can handle little hills. But just get in an easy gear when you're going up a hill and it's no problem. I think the main thing that holds people back from bicycling is it's kind of out of your habit. It's in your garage, or you don't have a bike, or you don't have a lock, or your tire's flat. Just bring it to your local bike shop, get it all looked over, and get out there. And the coolest thing you'll discover almost immediately, especially if you go with a wing woman or wingman, is it's not that scary. Even if you're scared to death of it, really you're scared of the fear, and the fear is rational. You should be comfortable. You do need to figure out your way, but you can get through that. So I think that's about it. Just a reminder, it's also got huge benefits for stress. Stress makes us old before our time. I'm 55 years old, and I look, like I'm 40 maybe. And it's just great spiritually and mentally. Whenever I'm moody or sad or whatever, and I get on my bike, I mean, within 5 minutes, I'm a different person. I'm present again. It's kind of like getting to ski or climb or whatever. You have to be in the present moment, and the present moment is so fun. So get out there, leave a comment if you have any questions or comments or concerns, or if you have a little victory if you get out there. And obviously it's amazing for the planet and for your health. Even 5 minutes of exercise, of real breathing a day, is transformative. They've done many, many scientific studies. So hopefully you're out of excuses. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. And as always, you can subscribe to Walk the Talk Show on youtube.com/Waylon H. Lewis, or find us at elephantjournal.com/talkshow. Thank you so much.